Hello, 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 and praise the Lord. I pray that you're doing wonderful this morning, this evening, whatever time you get to watch this. I want to put out a little disclaimer before you continue watching. I am not a professional, meaning I have not gotten a cosmetology license. I am not a color specialist. I have some schooling. I've worked in a salon for years. I've seen it done. I have sat with the best. I've sat under seasoned stylists, and a lot of what I know is from seeing it. I started working at a hair salon when I was about 16 years old, and up until I was 18, then I went back to a salon slash barbershop for about 2 years. So I had a lot of hands-on training, and then I did attend a hair school. That's a whole nother story. But yes, so I felt comfortable enough with that little bit of background to color my own hair. I've always colored my own hair, and yeah. So, but just disclaimer, just with being there and seeing it and doing my own, it still doesn't make me a professional. So that's just a little disclaimer. This is just a video of me showing you how I colored my hair. So as you can see, I am plaiting my hair, and I'm not plaiting it all the way to the end. I'm just really stretching it out and separating it. So the purpose of me doing this is so that my hair is separated, and because it's kinky, curly, coily, I just felt as though doing it this way would give me an even distribution of the product, of the chemical, of the bleach, because I am bleaching my hair. If you want to get it lightened, or lightened to the place that I'm lightening it to, you need to apply bleach. So I didn't want to do foil and trying to lay my hair over top of foil or with my hands, or I didn't want the color to go anywhere but on the hair that I wanted it to go on. So I just figured that this would be best. And because we get that shrinkage and all of that other stuff, I didn't want to pull the hair out and then it snap back. I mean, it's not gonna snap back that far, but and shrink, because once any moisture gets on it, it shrinks. It shrinks even. It shrinks. It gets smaller. It gets shorter. And I didn't want the hair, after applying the bleach and the color, to shrink down and touch my scalp and bleach my roots, because I didn't want my roots bleached as well. So this technique helped me to keep the color in one place and to evenly distribute the color. It was just better for me. So like I said, I just wanted to basically stick with the ends as far as the bleach is concerned, and this really helped me. And it also, instead of going back and parting all over my head and all that other stuff, I knew exactly, I could just grab the plaits. It made it more convenient as well. I could just grab each plait, put the color on there. I didn't have to remember, or fight with the hair with moving it over and not re-bleaching it and it touching everything. I mean, this just made it way more manageable. So all of the other hair that I do not want colored, I plaited it up, and that's what I'm doing on the sides. I'm just doing a huge plait, and then in the back I braid the hair down. I cornroll it, and instead of just doing a lot of skipping, a lot of people like to see the whole process. They'll say, I wish you would have showed me, so I'm just going to let that play out and show you exactly what I'm talking about. And here it is. Just two regular big cornrows in the back of my head just to get that hair out of the way. So here is another quick look at everything. I'm just making sure I have all the hair plaited in the areas that I want, and yeah, I'm ready to go. So I use bleach as I stated earlier. I might just use the BW2 powder, and I use 40 Developer by Clairol, and I mixed it up and you just saw the consistency. And now I'm just going to work on the tips of my hair. I'm working on the tips because whatever you color first is going to turn the lightest, and I want an ombre type of effect. I not only wanted to color the tips, but I wanted all of that hair that I left out from the braid colored, but I didn't want it one color. I wanted the tips to be lighter and then it to gradually, get lighter. So if you want that type of ombre look, if you want that, dark color, or darker color, or medium color going into the lighter color, you want to start at the ends, the tips first. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that I just get the tips and see how much more manageable that is. It's like the bleach is just going on right where I want it to go. The hair isn't falling, all onto other hair that I don't want to be bleached. It's just, this was just so much better. I hadn't seen this done. I just thought of it. I'm not saying that someone might not have thought of it or that it might not be a technique. I don't know, but I was just like, hey, this would probably be better if I did it this way. So, and I believe that I'll just do it like this again because I definitely want to go lighter than what it is now. But I am going to wait for a month. Whenever you bleach your hair, if you're wondering, okay, when can I bleach it again? The appropriate time is to wait 2 weeks. You're supposed to wait 2 weeks before you bleach your hair again. But being as though this is not one of my little wigs that I was coloring, this is my hair, even though it's safe to do so, I'm going to wait until a month. And then I'll go back and do the same process again and lighten it again and tone it again. So yeah, but the rest is just self-explanatory, and like I said, a lot of you like to see the whole process being done. So here's a close-up for you so that you can see and see how even though some of that got on the hair, it got on the very tips where I want it to be anyway. And I made sure that I worked from the front first and not started from the back, because if I would have started from the back of my head, then the color in the back of my head would have been lighter. So that's why I started with the very first plait in the very front of my hair, because I want that to be the lightest. I wanted that to be the lightest. And as you can see in the front, it's already turning. Someone might have a question. Did it change your hair, your curl pattern? No, it didn't. My hair is still very healthy. It's not breaking. It feels good. I have the right products on it, so it's staying moisturized. and it's doing wonderful. Now, the thing about it is I had no plan on coloring my hair. I was actually trying to hold off on coloring my hair, but look, I was just itching for some color. So this was like done spontaneously. I had a bucket of bleach and some developer in my closet, because I always kept a bucket of bleach just in case I wanted to bleach one of my wigs. And I was just like, look, I'm about to do it. I'm fitting to be rocking my hair and I just want to put some stank on it. But I had actually washed it the day before. So this is freshly washed hair the very next day. And so I had went through the day before. I had did the whole, and I'll talk about that and actually show me doing that. I did the little pre-poo where I apply the aloe vera gel directly to my scalp and put oils in my hair. I sleep in it overnight, wash and condition my hair the next day. So this is the next day after all of that. I was like, okay, I'm going to bleach my hair. But before I finish talking about this, see what I'm doing now. After I finish the back, I set for like a second. And you see as the hair is turning, the tips are turning now, I'm going and putting the bleach on the rest of the hair. Not beyond the braids, just all the hair that I had out. Because like I said, I wanted that gradual ombre kind of look. So back to what I was saying, and this is relevant to this process. So I washed it and I did everything that I would do to prepare my hair, to wear for the week. Meaning after I washed and conditioned it, I put my oils in there, I put my products in there, the moisturizer my hair, and then the next day, that night, I was just like, I'm coloring my hair. So I had a lot of protection on my hair. I had, and see where it still kind of got on my root a little bit, but I wasn't worried about that. But, so I had a lot of protection on my hair. I had oils. I had, even though it was freshly washed, it still had stuff, product in there. I had moisturizing products. This is me with my hair washed. Now I am about to use this box color, this light ash blonde, to kind of tone it just a tad, even though, I am going to tone it again. Now, the purpose of this is to not just to tone it, but to lighten it some more without using the bleach. I wanted to go a little beyond where I had braided my hair. So, and I wanted to kind of lighten some of the hair that I did not bleach, because I kind of wanted like a three-toned thing. Yeah, I was looking just to do something a little different and whatever. And I would advise you to use a wider tooth comb. That's just what I had been using, whatever. But this was to lighten the other hair, because I put it like all on around there. See how it went kind of like on the hair that I had braided that I didn't touch. And I'm kind of grabbing some hair in the back that I didn't bleach as well. So it's just not in one place. I just had this type of look that I was looking for. But anyway, yes. So I had a lot of protection on my hair. I had a lot of protection from the products that I used. It was really moisturized and all. So I believe that if I didn't put anything on it, my hair would have lightened to the color that I want to get it to. But I'm glad. It's always good to go gradual, just to go slow. But I believe because the bleach had to go through all of that product that I had in my hair, it took a little longer to process, and that was good. So I didn't damage my hair, I didn't mess up my curl pattern or anything. And I'm going to do it the same way the next time. I may not wash my hair, you know, and do it after it's clean, but I'll do it while it's a lot of product in there. So that's how it looks in the back after putting that box color on it. And now I'm toning it, as you saw, with the Wella 18. This is, again, this is not a rinse. This is not a color. It's depositing color. It's going to tone the hair. It's going to pull out a lot. Ooh, excuse me. It's going to pull out a lot of orange color, that brassy color, and it's still going to have it's not going to turn it blonde. The way that you get to ash blonde or a more blonder color, going to more of a, not even a 27, because that's more yellowish. We want to go ashier. I want to go ashier. If you want to go ashier, you would need to bleach it and get it up to a more yellow color. So as you saw when I washed it, it came out very brassy, very orangey. So I knew that I wasn't going to get to my desired color that I wanted, which is more ashier and less, you know, brassy. But the color came out beautiful. You'll see it. That's why I'm good. I'm like, I don't have to do this again in 2 weeks. I can wait a month, if I even want to do it, you know, in a month. But yes, so here I'm just taking and working that toner through my hair and making sure that I just get it in there. And you never have to worry about the toner getting on your other hair that's not colored, because it's not going to do anything to it. It's only going to tone the hair that you've colored. And my hair wasn't dry, it wasn't stiff. You know how some colors or dyes, when you're dealing with them, they make your hair feel hard, they make your hair feel stiff. But this felt very moisturizing, you know, maybe because it's a cream. And I didn't tell you how I put that together. So with the Wella, you have to use a 20 developer. Use only a 20 developer. So the little bottle that it comes in, you basically pour that into the bowl, and then you pour your Wella. You want to get the same brand, the Wella developer volume 20, and pour that into the bottle and pour that into the bowl, so it'll be the same amount. And mix that on up, and yeah, as you can see, look, it pulled a lot of that brass out. And this is with conditioner on it though, but it pulled a lot of that orangey color out, and it got to a really nice color. So this is what I came out with, and I love it. That's why I said I'm not pressed about coloring it. That's if I color it again in a month. But yes, this is what it looks like when it's all dry. This is a twist out that I put together. But yes, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be blessed.